Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Looks like the markets are kind of sleepy so far this evening. This is the first time I've looked at the charts since early this morning. I was out taking care of business things most of the day today. I took 2 trades this morning, made $500, and was done for the day. But how are we doing tonight, guys? Good evening, Amonte. Mason, good evening. Spencer, good evening. Dr. Zay, CB, Ms. Rain, James. I don't even know how many people we got in here right now. A little over 30. But how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Make sure everything's working. No stream music. That's great. Fantastic. Sounds amazing. Let me get you guys some tunes here. All right. Let me check and make sure everything's working. 2 break-even trades, but no L. Nice, James. We like those days. All right. Looks like music is working now. Okay. I think we're good. I think we are good. All right. The NAS. As far as the NAS is concerned tonight, looks like we held that 780 area. I'll be looking for anywhere in here to see if buyers step in on the NAS. However, tonight, for all you gold traders out there, I did pull up a micro gold chart that I might try trading tonight. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of consolidating right now. Not interested just yet. But we might try some gold. What's up, Gilbert? How are you? What's up, Steve? Welcome. Yeah, last night's stream was really good, guys. I haven't had a stream like that in a while, so thank you for the vibes. It was I was feeling pretty good after the stream, despite the loss on stream of trading. The analytics looked pretty good from the streams last night, so thank you. Thank you for all the love and support. Let's try to duplicate that tonight, huh? I'm not sure what to expect tonight with jolts in the morning. We do have jolts a half hour after the open tomorrow. So we could just kind of go sideways, be a little range bound for tonight. I will play accordingly. Let's try gold and have a great night. I mean, gold could make for a really bad night as well. Interest on the DOM on NQ. It looks like we got a block to the top side at 875. On ES, that block is at 6750. It looks like interest is higher on ES as well. So, looks like we got a lot of stuff stacked in higher. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, how'd everybody trade today? Let me know. Gilbert, if you're interested, if you're still hanging out in the shorts feed, we do have 2 streams going on tonight, as we do every night recently. There is a 1920 by 1080 horizontal stream where most of the people are hanging out in the chat. Feel free to pop over there if you want to. There's 2 streams on my channel. You're more than welcome to join the horizontal stream as well. You'll get a better viewing experience on the horizontal stream too. You'll be able to see my full screen. Just scalp 240 on gold crypto. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I mean, 2.4 points on gold. Gold. What am I going to be looking for here? I'll be watching this 62, looks like 62.3 area to see if it wants to stay in range for a little bit. Music's good now, Sid? Okay, good. The music's just noise and loud to you? I mean, it's on the same sound. Yeah, Gilbert. So just go to my YouTube channel. There should be 2 live streams dated for today. One will have mobile in the title. The other one that doesn't have mobile in the title is the one that you want to click on. Sorry, guys. I think I'm losing my voice. I'm not quite sure why or how it happened, but I feel like I'm losing my voice. Maybe it could be the 3 hours of talking that I do on these live streams. What's up, Ryan? How are you? What's up, Kelly? All right, we are at VWAP. VWAP sitting at 825 on the Nas. It feels kind of heavy right now, but I think I'm going to wait on any Nas trades for another 3 minutes at least. I don't necessarily want to be executing right at VWAP. What's up, Hyder? How are you? Sid, do I see NQ back to previous high? Define previous high. Do you mean back up in here? Back up into 970? NQ is moving better than gold right now, CB. Nice, Gilbert. I don't know. Like I said, guys, the volume's probably going to be pretty light tonight with the news tomorrow morning. Could we get some movement? Of course we could. Of course we could see some movement. Back to 25,027. Sid, as long as this 780 is holding, my bias is going to be to the long side, new all-time highs on the Nas. This is kind of where you want the market to be holding. This would be your standard cup and handle for the bounce. It did hold today. We'll see if it holds tonight on the overnight. What's up, JC? How are you? Gold. Okay, gold. What are we doing on gold? We're getting up into that area that I'm kind of want to see if it rejects up here and just falls back to the downside of the range. In fact, let's I kind of think what's up, Z? I'm good, brother. Losing my voice a little bit, but or at least it feels like I'm losing my voice. I'm not opposed to layering into a position on gold. When does gold normally pop off, guys? For those of you that trade gold on a frequent basis, is it the Chinese open at 9 o'clock, like in an hour? $9 p.m. Okay, so we got about an hour to wait around. If you guys are interested in a My Funded Futures account, their current promo where it's 50% off for new users and a one-time use 25% off for returning users ends tomorrow. You can use code WEST for that if you're interested. It does end tomorrow, though. They don't normally run promotions that are that great because they are so cheap. So if you're interested, you'll definitely want to take advantage of that. But I figured I'd give you guys the heads up. Kelly's like, whoa, dumping. A move down of 8 points. Seems like so heavy. What's up, Savvy? How are ya? I'd like for it to fall down into this area. I mean, we have a pivot Wait, where are pivots? Let me check the right pivots here. All right, so we rejected central pivot or held below central pivot. I'd like to see 780 get traded, maybe even a sweep below. Yeah, it's really going to the downside a little bit here. Design now. Better get in long. Shameless new highs on the way. I kind of want it lower. I kind of want it to sweep today's lows down here at 780. Or the New York session lows. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. New York session lows at 780. What's up, Chris? How are ya? China PMI at 930. Okay. What's up, Bryce? Guys, I apologize if my voice goes tonight. I can feel it starting to go. I apologize in advance. Chris, I'm good. I'm good. Got a lot of things done today. Was pretty productive. You're long 807 design up. That's not a bad play. You're at the bottom of the little range there. I don't hate it. Point of control just flipped down as well, so could get in a little bounce. Yeah, Gilbert. So my prop code I have codes with My Fun of Futures, Trade Day, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, Earn to Trade, and My Fun of Futures. Those are the props that I have discount codes with. But yeah, it's code WES, all caps. Got all those props for the best available discount. Chris, adult stuff. Yeah, so we're getting the we're in the process of getting the business back end stuff set up right now. So like the LLC formation, getting contracts written up, bank accounts, all that kind of stuff, just so that all the money from the YouTube channel is centralized and in one place, easier for accounting purposes. So I've been in talks with lawyers and accountants and all that stuff, just to get everything in one spot, and it makes it a whole lot easier come tax time. So that's why I'm doing it. So yeah, been busy. Just been busy. I'll be happy when it's all over and done with. I'll tell you that. So I can just focus on trading and content again. That'll be a relief. Right now I don't have that luxury, unfortunately. And since my editor and business partner lives in the UK, I pretty much have to do all the running around for the business over here right now. Yeah, Touch Up Trader, the UK. My editor lives near... What's up, Drac? How are ya? My editor lives near Newcastle? I want to say Newcastle. Oh, Gilbert, you're in South Africa? Nice. Hey, thanks for the sub, HC. I appreciate you. Nice, yeah. We got a worldwide audience. Worldwide trading community here. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome first and foremost. We do have a free trading community as well. It's called Level Up. Discord. Oh, Simon, you're in Newcastle? Yeah, he's I think he's in Newcastle. Sakuna, yes, I'm a full-time trader. Full-time trader. I'm not one of these multi-millionaire traders, though. I'm pretty, I'm profitable. I'm good. But I feel I'm like a very average trader, if I'm being honest and fair. as far as profitability is concerned. Low six figures is what I make annually. Nothing crazy, but enough to live comfortably. Yeah, I'm a billionaire. I wish. I wish. I mean, that's goals for sure. But no, I'm no I'm no multi-millionaire trader. I'm very risk averse with my trading as well. I don't sit here and copy trade 20 accounts and post huge profits. Really, my channel is more about the community. You guys are what make this stream and this place amazing. So thank you for being a part of it. Gold just ripped some faces off, Kelly. Really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then gave it all back. Yeah, Sakuna. I mean, you're right. Like every decision in life is a risk, right? There's consequences and rewards for every action. So am I using a risk management plan? Yeah, Gilbert, I mean, I have a max daily loss limit for myself. It's a little bigger than I recommend for people that are just beginning trading, for beginning traders. You know, I'm usually risking 20 to 25 points, a mini contract on NQ. So usually around $400 to $500 a trade. My targets are wide. Obviously on the live streams when globex is, you're not moving around as much as you do during the New York session, I minimize that. You don't even use a stop loss, Sakuna? Oh no. Yeah, I definitely use a stop loss. I definitely use a stop loss. And there's been many times where price comes and ticks me out to the tick and then goes in my favor for sure. What's up, Tom? Guitar guy, what is the recent contract for MGC? That's what we're on right now. I think this is the continuous contract. Gold traders, what is the actual contract that you're trading right now? What's the actual ticker? Sorry, I don't trade gold a whole lot. I do it for my community. I do it for the camaraderie. It's Z25. Okay. Guitar guy, Z25. GCZ25. Okay. That might be the reason why you're down like 2,000, Sakuna. Yeah, I mean, it happens, brother. Yeah, trade with stops. That's the best thing I can recommend. And honestly, when you're building an account, you go to break even relatively quick. I know a lot of people tell you not to move your stops or not play with your stops. If you see green on a trade, go ahead and make sure it doesn't go red on you. You know, you'll take a bunch of break-even trades to catch the one that runs. And that's kind of how you build an account. At least in my opinion. Tommy, what's a stop loss? What's up, Red? How are ya? Guys, Red, are you streaming tonight? I'll give you a shout out if you're streaming tonight. Or are you still working on back-end stuff? What's up, Isaac? How are ya? You're not streaming tonight, Red? Okay. So tomorrow night, guys, Red Candle's in the chat there. He will be streaming live on YouTube. Show him your support. Go over there. Subscribe to his channel. Smash the thumbs up button on his content. Drop a comment in his videos. Real cool dude. Good guy. Honest guy. Yeah, cheers, Red. You couldn't find his channel, Miss Rain? Oh, Leanie, no. This is gold futures. What you see on the chart. So this is the micro gold futures contract. I'll go back to Nas. I promise. All right, so it looks like we bounced the pivot. Actually, that's not even a pivot there, is it? All right, central pivot's all the way up at 845. I don't know what my funded futures and DX feed is here with this pivot that it bounced miraculously. Oh, this must have been today's pivot. New York session pivot. You couldn't find his channel? Red, do you have a link to your channel that you can post in the chat? Feel free to post it. I know you don't want to step on any toes. Oh, Lena, you've never seen anybody use... You've never seen anybody trade futures? Really? Sakuna, you see green, you take the trade, and you're getting the red treatment in seconds. I mean, we've all been there. When a trade just goes instantly against you. What's up, Roman? Long time no see. Where you been? Doug, today's going to be a bad example because I wasn't at my charts a whole lot. I only took one trade this morning. But I will, let's see. I should be trading the full morning session tomorrow, so I'll show it tomorrow. Today's going to be a bad example. I took a little base hit, and that was it. And I was done for the day. I had stuff on the back end for the channel to work on, so I wasn't at the charts for very long. Man, are you guys over there on gold messing around here? Oh, wow. Okay, gold just flying around. What's up, Grumpy? How are ya? Yeah, Doug, for sure. I'll show you tomorrow night. I'll go over what I traded in the morning session. It'll be good because we have news today. Have I ever traded Ethereum, Lenny? Is that what you're talking about, crypto? I'm not really a crypto trader. Gold doing gold things. I know, Red. That's why I'm going to stick to a micro contract if I do get in. Sakuna, what's my strategy? I'm a higher time frame support and resistance trader. So these gray boxes are areas of interest for me that I draw on my charts. I prefer to be executing around these areas. So if I see this area hold as support, I'll try to get along from around 780 and be targeting the next level to the top side. Stop at or just below the bottom extreme. Sorry for all you that have been here for a long time. I know you've heard this speech a lot. Vice versa for the shorts. I prefer to be executing shorts from the bottom sides of these zones with my stop at or just above the top extreme. So really simple. But I'm risking 20 to 25 points on NQ on a mini contract, generally. Targeting level to level. Man, I'm really losing my voice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm struggling to push sound out of the pipes. So yeah, I have a top-down approach to the market. I'm looking for, the higher time frames where prices bounced before and held as support, where prices rejected. Like right now, we're kind of setting up that support zone for another move to the top side. If it dipped below 780 to 760, I'd be looking for a move back down into at least 650. But yeah, I just simplify my trading as much as possible. I don't really use a whole lot of indicators. I use volume profile. I use the DOM surface over here, also known as bookmap, for order flow. And then I just use my support and resistance areas. The only indicator that I really use is pivots. Floor trader pivots. But I don't execute a whole lot. I'm usually around the 3 to 5 trades a day kind of thing. I wait for price to come to my areas and then I execute. I don't go chasing a whole lot. Does that answer your question, Sakuna? Unfortunately, with my strategy, when we get to all-time highs, that's where I struggle the most because you just don't know about price above. I can take a good guess at where price is going to have some resistance at all-time highs, but any price above all-time highs, I'm not as confident in the levels. Oh, I know, Red. I know, Red. All-time high is just... It's a guessing game. The best thing I can recommend doing, and that's how I kind of spot areas of interest above all-time highs, is just the last major leg on the higher time frame, swing low to swing high. Just draw a fib extension off it, and if it makes sense, mark that area on your charts. It seems to play pretty well. Sakuna, you tried it with support and resistance, but your resistance ain't resisting and your support ain't supporting. Oh no. Sakuna, you know what I would recommend? I would recommend sizing down. Like, maybe you're executing in the right areas. You just don't have the account balance to support that much drawdown. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you're trading a mini contract, maybe size down to 2 micros. If you're trading a few micro contracts, maybe size down to 1 or 2, so that you can give your trade a little bit more room to breathe. But yeah, you definitely have to know where to pinpoint the levels at if you're going to trade this way, for sure. Some people are price action traders. You know, I know my like Pine Tree, for some of you, he's kind of a price action trader with his inside bar approach. You're more of a tariff dip kind of guy, Red. Yeah, I mean, when it's a bull market every day, trading's easy. It's when it starts to turn and volatility picks up and you start to see, you know, those 300 to 400 point down moves on the Nas where things become a little more interesting. Like I said last night, I think I just had success off the rip because I started trading right after COVID, when it was, you just basically every morning you would just wait for the dip off the open. It would come into support, you'd buy and just hold long. So I kind of got lucky on that front. You know, it was good timing for me to start trading. Yeah, Roland, I'm right there with you. I would love to see price drop down into that below 800 at least. Is it going to do that? I'm not sure. Like I said, we got jolts tomorrow morning, 30 minutes after the opening bell. Man, are you guys over here just killing it on gold? Wow, it's just doing dirty, dirty things. To sign up. Under 800. I know, brother. Trust me, I know. Are you still in that long? I know you longed, what, 807? What's up, RS? How are you? Oh, that's right. You live right down the road from me, don't you? That's right. Roman, I don't know. You're at all-time highs. I mean, I'm not a huge fan at shorting near all-time highs, no matter what the symbol is, because you just never know. The market can stay irrational longer than we can stay solvent. So, with that in mind, it's hard for me to it's hard for me to short all-time highs on any symbol. Yeah, RS markets. I mean, the gold's kind of moving around. YOLO, let it ride. It's a Tradeify eval. Oh yeah, Sakuna, cheers. Yeah, if you're having trouble with your stops getting hit or the trade immediately going against you, there's a chance that you're either over leveraged, oversized on your positions, or you just are executing in the wrong areas. You're trading based on emotion rather than logic. You know, you're getting angry and getting into trades trying to make it all back. The problem with gold is that it's somewhat unpredictable, but predictable. I mean, guys, we're going to 4K, right? Like, we're going to go to 4K on gold at some point. I don't know when that is. Mason, I haven't heard anything. The first person that won an account, that won the giveaway, one of the giveaway accounts, I think he passed it and got funded, but blew the funded. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I want to say passed it, got funded, and then failed the funded. But I haven't heard from anybody else who's won one. We've given away what, 5 accounts? I think it's 5 accounts now. Wednesday we're gonna do another Take Profit Trader 50K account giveaway. It's gonna be for channel members only. It's gonna be a members only giveaway this time. Yeah, I can't remember how many we've done so far, Mason. I'll be honest with you. I can't. I want to say it's like 5, but I can't remember. Red, key to success. Step 1, long gold. Step 2, log off. Yeah, I mean, gold has been ripping. I mean, just up, 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 and away. But that also should mean, right, that the indexes should start rolling over and coming back to reality a little bit if gold's ripping like that. I'm predicting how you trade, Sakuna. Is that an actual question, or I'm just taking a guess? I just know what I've seen what happens with other traders. Oh, I know, doctor. Trust me, I know. I've been the guy that's tried to short all-time highs, gotten run over many times. No, Jack, I've never used Renko bars. I've never used Renko bars. Sakuna, there will be other giveaways. We've given away a lot to all channel subscribers already. I want to be able to reward those people that have purchased those channel memberships here and there, though. So this one's going to be a members only. But there will be other giveaways in the future, I promise. I promise. What's up, Disciplined Trader? How are you? James, no. They're just... It depends on what your settings are for your pivots. I guess they can. I have mine set to current day. So, like, they'll change once a day. Simon, so I trade the New York session and Asia sessions. I only stream, though, during the Asia session, currently. I don't stream during New York. Yeah, sorry, Simon. No, it did like until once the channel grows a little bit more and more people are interested in the regular trading hours, I will do some regular trading hours streams. Just right now, it doesn't make any sense for me to do it. It actually hurts my channel for some reason. YouTube doesn't like the lower analytics. Whereas during the night sessions, we usually get about, I don't know, about 1.5K to 2K views. When I stream during RTH, we get about 300 or 400. So it's a drastic drop off. And when those kind of analytics come in for a YouTube channel, YouTube stops promoting your content. So it actually hurts your channel hurts my channel at least to do it. Oh, I agree, Simon. I agree. Higher time frame support and resistance is what made me profitable. Like I said, I went down the indicator rabbit hole. Couldn't find any sort of, I mean, I would have brief periods where it was successful for me, but inevitably what would happen is that brief period would run out. Use. I know, Rice. Yeah, RTH is... The trading is a lot better during RTH. During the New York session, the trading is a lot better. My trading is a lot better. For sure. Touch-up trader, nothing yet. No trades yet. All right, so you're going to be home soon and hop on the charts? Nice. Nice. You're not missing much. The only thing that's moving around really is gold. Let me check CL. Wow. What a sell-off on oil, huh? Your volume isn't showing on the right side, Antoine? Antoine, are you on Quant Tower? You're on Quant Tower? Okay, so if you go to your chart, come down to right profile here. If this toolbar isn't highlighted, come up here and click the magnifying glass so that this toolbar pops up. Click on right profile and see if you have it enabled. You tried that already? Do you have volume analysis capabilities? Hey, thanks for the sub, Sunflower. Appreciate you. Your left side is there, but no right side. Try disabling the left side, Antoine, and enabling the right side. Is your right profile set to the current session? Yeah, so what happens when you sign up for Quant Tower is they'll give you 14 days of the full license for free. If you've gone over the 14 days, you'll no longer have access. You'll no longer have access to the volume analysis tools, which is what that is. So maybe your free trial ran out, I'm guessing. You can always, if you want to, go to TradingView. If you want to pull up a TradingView chart, and they'll have something similar to that you, if you want to look at that and see what the volume profile looks like, you can pull up a TradingView chart. It'll just be delayed data, I think. All right, we got about 140 people in here tonight. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you could, smash that thumbs up button for me for the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, Antoine, you should have it. If you were to purchase another prop account or something like that, you should have it, yes. Gilbert, I'm not a big indicator guy. I use pivots, I use volume profile, and then I have DOM surface over here, which is kind of like bookmap. Touch-up trader. Are you trading with a prop is the question. Or are you trading a personal account? Yeah, Kelly. Kelly's already fed up. Kelly, you're just going to end up going to sleep here in about 30 minutes anyway, and then get up for London session. I already know where we're heading here. Antoine, so on Quant Tower, the volume analysis, let's see here, I think it's like $25 a month or something like that. Let me check. I'm looking it up for you real quick. So volume analysis is actually $35 a month. $35 a month. Or you can get the all-in-one, which is everything, all of this stuff, for $70 a month. RS, yeah. Yeah, I'm a full-time futures trader. Antoine, no, live data. So your data will come from is a different provider. That's just your platform licensing. That's just the trading platform licensing. But I want to say you can get live CME data from the CME itself for like, I don't know, guys. How much is it? Like $12 a month or something like that? I can't remember. If you're trading with a prop firm, you'll have live data for free. Kelly, it's $4 a month? Okay, even cheaper. That's even cheaper than I thought. I thought it was more than that. But yeah, Antoine, if you're trading with a prop, like I know Take Profit Trader will give you level 2 data on one exchange, so you just have to message them and they'll activate it on your account. So if you're with Take Profit Trader, just reach out to their support and say, hey, I'd like CME level 2 data, and they'll activate it on your account for you. And then that'll give you the full depth of market, the ability to have the DOM surface and all that stuff. Hey, what's up, Alex? How are you? Oh, nice, Alex. Yeah, gold was flying around there for a little bit. Hey, what's up, Positive Mindset? Shout out from Casablanca. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, we're worldwide tonight, guys. Look out. Got South Africa in the house. Got UK in the house. Got Morocco in the house. All right, is gold still flying around? Jack, you're in Ohio? Oh, you're not far from me then, Jack. Jaboni's a Georgia boy? Okay. Yeah, we're all over the map tonight. All over the map. Antoine, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into funding Tick's prop firm yet. Oh, Jack, you're in Toledo? Okay, so you're up by the Michigan border then. Team Massive, you're in Cincy? Yeah, you're only about an hour and a half from me. I mean, shoot, RS, who was in the chat earlier, he lives 2 minutes down the road from me. I think. He lives the next neighborhood over. The sign up, it's got that shameless look now. It's just looking like we might be range bound, unfortunately. It does look like it could pump, though. All right, we're back above VWAP. Yeah, RS, I know. I know you're literally right down the road from me, brother. Right down the road. $24,836 pivot. I don't have a pivot until 8:45. Kind of testing that 30-minute opening range on the Asia session right now. We'll find out if we're range bound or not. You got a pivot at 26,500? Let me see. On what, a weekly chart? I think I'm going to try a long here, guys. If I can get in, I'm going to try a long. All right, we are long. Let's just go for a new high here. Let's go for a stop just below VWAP. There is that block that's sitting up there above 870. If it starts to pick up some steam, I'm not opposed to pulling this up. In fact, let's go ahead and pull it up. I'll go break even if we hit 840. Actually, let's pull this below 820. Let me see how much this is. Go just below 815, actually. And then I will target up to 850. All right, we're long. You're 10 minis long into the 837 level? Oh man. Michael, 10 minis. I don't know if I don't know if I could trade 10 minis. You got bigger cojones than me. That's for sure. Crypto's like full port. Let's go. Personal account too with 10 minis? Man. You're having fun on a personal account with 10 minis? That sounds like death to me. If enough of us do this, we can make it happen. I mean, I've seen guys put 200-300 minis on. I don't know how they do it. I have no idea how they do it. I've had friends that have had it. I've seen traders take on 800, 900,000 a drawdown. What's up, Nicholas? How are you? Oh, nice, Nicholas. GG's. You passed your first eval? Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, Moxie. Yeah, Moxie. I've seen a guy make... Let's see. I've seen a guy lose over 2 million in a given day, in a single day. I've also seen a guy make 6 million in a single day. I couldn't even trade that day. I was so distracted. I was so distracted and watching price and worried about his trade that I couldn't even trade myself. Hey, thanks for the sub, Trading Live. I appreciate you. Welcome, all newcomers. If you're new to the channel, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I've been trading for about 4.5 years. Welcome. Welcome to the community. Oh, man, the market's just asleep right now. Let's see. Can we get that move up? Can we break the 830 level? No, Michael, I don't copy trade my accounts. I trade them all individually. I like to spread my risk out. It seems to work well for me. I know other people want to see the copy trading 20 accounts and see the big numbers. I don't like doing that. The goal is to keep your accounts alive as long as possible, right? Although I'm probably gonna have to at some point start copy trading a few of them in batches, because I'm having a hard time trading 11 different accounts right now, all at the same time. You know, it's like I trade a new one every 3 days is what it feels like. What the heck is going on? Sellers are really trying to hold it back. You copy trade your Apex accounts, your TPT account you use as a second entry for daily payout. Yeah, that's a good approach. That's a really good approach. All right, here we go. You make Blaze Kenshin, what's up? You make way more money watching me than you do with Tiger? Yeah, Tiger's on the like entertainment side of things though. All right, we're going break even now. Hopefully it can just rip through 840 up there to the top side. If I had a better entry, I'd probably let this thing breathe a little bit more, but I'd rather just see it accelerate through 840. Preneur the Tiger slander is out of hand. I just know he likes to sling, right? Like he likes to just execute a lot. I've never actually watched a full live stream of his. He goes for it. Good on him. Good on him. He's a good human being. Yeah, I don't know anything about him, really. As long as you're a good human being, that I'm fine with it. You do you, you know? Michael, I was a business analyst, corporate business analyst. He banks also. Sometimes he's on the wrong side and he can hold on till the end. Oh, man. I was kind of hoping Nas would just run those highs real quick, but it didn't really want to do it there. Come on, push through 840. Come grab this order up at 875, just above 875. That'd be great. Thanks. Star of the Candy Queen. So yes. So I have an IRA with Vanguard. I've got a Roth IRA with Vanguard. So yes, but I don't trade stocks. I don't like actively trade them. Oh, what the heck, Naz? What are we doing here? I'm not willing to let this come back below 830 at this point. Simon, stream on Twitch instead? Yeah, I haven't figured out the whole multi-streaming thing just yet. I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. We're looking into it currently. But I think Twitch, don't viewers have to pay in order to watch your streams on Twitch? I don't know how that all works. Twitch is a 10 to 15 second delay. Yeah, I think we're on, what are we on? Like a 9 to 10 second delay right now on YouTube. Kick is better than Twitch. Some streamers are on the delay up to 1 minute on the delay. Oh, 100% design knob, yeah. Like you should never follow any other traders' trades anyway. Right? You shouldn't be copying somebody else's trades. If it's in line with your trade plan and your trade idea, by all means, like if you're seeing the same thing, but don't solely rely on another trader's trades to get into it to execute. You know, so at some point that trader's not going to be around. Yeah, Kelly, if you're gonna do it on Discord though, then you have to do. I don't want to do like a premium Discord where you have to pay to be a member of the Discord. You know, like you do the live streaming thing. The nice thing about YouTube is like you can make money for your efforts for the streaming. That's not a lot of money, like right? I think my channel makes $200 a month on ad revenue. Twitch is 0 delay and free. Yeah, the delay doesn't bother me. I think it bothers the viewers a little bit more than it does me. Yeah, Kelly, that's the other thing that you bring up, right? Like, I would have to go... Like, even when I pop into voice chats, it becomes pretty noisy these days. So I just don't go into even our voice chat anymore because it does get kind of noisy from time to time. All right, we are above 40 now. I would prefer for this just to accelerate. I'm going to start trailing and lock in some profits. I'm going to say below 35. I don't want out... Or I want out, so that's at least $100 that we locked in now. Let's see, what kind of volume do we have to the top side? So all the way up to really 875? I mean, let's see if we can get some random runner, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at here. Let me pull this up. We'll go like 865. See if we can get one of those crazy green candles out of nowhere. You got major respect for me, Michael? Thanks. I'm an average dude. I am an average guy. ES swept the highs. Let's see, what's ES doing? ES is sitting right at central pivot right now. All right, let's see if the Nas can get a push. Push the top side of this, and I think we could have a big trade on our hands here. And get back above 850, and I think we're going to get full target. Hopefully it doesn't snap back on me. I do see the gap that might want to get retraded here for all you ICT guys. Looks like I'm going to get probably stopped out. Six figures ain't average. Yeah, Simon, but in comparison to what most people see on the internet, like, it is average. Like, I'm happy with it. I'm content with what I make. You know, it's good money. I live comfortably. I don't worry about finances too much at all. You know, there's none of that stress or burden on me. Boo. Nas, boo. Watch gold. Oh, gold's just kind of chopping away now, too. Looks like it's about to blow off the top again. Oh, James, it's on the 200 on a 2-minute chart. I'm sure it'll run. I'm sure it'll run. ES looks like it's about to break to the top side. I'm sure the Nas is going to run. But I'm not going to enter up where price is now. Bottom ticked me. It better come down a little bit more. There we go. All right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was worried there for a minute, guys. I thought I got bottom ticked. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Simon, the two guys that influenced my trading the most, I would say, were, I mentioned them last night, actually. Carmine Rosado for supply, demand, order flow, and Vincent Desiano for higher time frame, how to spot higher time frame support and resistance areas. Those were the two guys who I learned from. I really did, or that influenced my trading the most, I will say. I don't really watch either anymore. I haven't watched a streamer in a while because I realized that it influences my decision making, or it makes me doubt myself because I'll be seeing something entirely different. So I've learned to just trust my own reads more than anybody else's. Because more often than not, I'm right. Oh, Mike, you're looking to... Oh, like an actual live trading prop firm desk. Okay. That's cool. What firm are you looking at? Wow, am I glad that I put that stop in now. Can I type that or... Chat. I don't have capabilities to... For some reason, Streamlabs doesn't allow me to type in the chat. Will you spell out Carmine Rosado and Vincent Desiano for me? In the chat? Thanks, Doctor. Appreciate you. Wow. I am so happy I trailed my stop with my stop. That trade would have flipped red on me in a hurry. Yeah, for some reason, like when I was on OBS, I could type in the chat. Streamlabs doesn't have that option. Like it just shows the chat, and I don't have the ability to type in the chat. There's nowhere for me to type. It's kind of weird. Hey, thanks for the sub, Super Dave. I appreciate you. Jeez, we're getting a lot of new subs all of a sudden again. I wonder why Streamlabs doesn't allow me to type in the chat. Simon, you don't, it's not the amount of viewers. You can stream whenever you want. It's just YouTube will actually punish your channel if you don't get enough views in comparison to what you normally get. So they won't recommend your streams or your content to new viewers. Later, Kelly. All right, we're back inside the 30-minute Asia opening range. China just opened up. What's happening on gold here? All right, guys, I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do. I'm gonna trade gold. I'm gonna throw on one micro. I'm short on gold. Let's try something new. See if gold wants to be range bound tonight. Hey, there you go. You guys are crazy. You guys are over there trading mini contracts on gold. I'm over here flipping a micro. And fading the move, actually, too. Probably not smart. Yeah, Johan, I mean, I just want to see if we can fall back into the range. I'm not looking for anything massive. Hopefully a quick breakdown for me. Back down to here. If not, I'll lose what? $50? Something like that. Oh, RS? Yeah, it's looking downside. I want to see the NAS below 800, but it's kind of just been holding in that range, that 815 to 830 range. Jeez, man. 20 some odd dollars for a 2-point move on gold? I mean, come on. It's definitely holding up better than I wanted to see. Look at the NAS now, too. The NAS is pumping, too, now? What is going on here? What's going on with these Asian markets tonight? Coming in, pumping everything? $9:30 p.m. is China PMI, so another 20 minutes? Okay. Man, gold is not going down at all. I've got to kill this thing. It's not coming down at all. I've got to just take this loss. I am out. I am out. I know what gold does. I know it just continues to go in one direction for a long period of time. yeah, Johan. I want nothing to do with that. It just continues to go higher. That was my fault. I should have never shorted gold anyway. I should have just waited for a dip of some kind. Actually, I shorted the dip, is what I did. You're in, Johan? Okay. You're in long on gold? All right. Well, I guess we wait for what? Another 17 minutes or so for the Chinese PMI? Ooh, Simon, I don't know. I would prefer the dip buys to be down here somewhere. I definitely don't. I don't like buying around VWAP. I'd rather see it looking like it's either going to be strong and holding above or strong and rejecting below. Johan, PMI. So for those of you that are newer traders, Financial Juice is a pretty valuable website, a free news headline website. They're not the fastest with their news headlines, but you can kind of see what we have on tap. So you've got the manufacturing PMI coming up at 9:30. So in about 14 minutes. But it lists all the economic calendar. It's like the economic calendar for all news events. Red folder items are events that you want to take high notice of. They could be high volatility. But pretty valuable tool. You definitely want to have it handy. Bollinger Bands on gold, Powell? So what are you looking for? The Bollinger Band to get hit and then a close back inside the Bollinger Band? Is that the strat that you're using? Or are you just playing actually entry right on the Bollinger Band? Hey, thanks for the sub, Almighty. Appreciate you. Oh, RS, I would love that move. Are you kidding me? 24,457. ES rejected central pivot at 67.15. So it could be a little bit of the downside. ES back into, what is that? 67.04, 7 more points of downside. Veach gold to all-time highs again. Yeah, I mean, gold's just on a tear. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I got to take this phone call real quick. All right, we back. Jack, just wondering if you could give me some instructions on how to get your level up channel on Discord. I got the link, but when you go there, it won't let you see any content. I'm not quite sure. You don't see the trading chat, the floor, Jack, so you don't see any of this stuff? Are you asking about my trading plan, my pre-market trading plans? Is that what you're asking about? Oh, you're new to Discord. Okay. Did you do the CAPTCHA? Like, did you verify? What's up, Trade Flows? How are you? Okay, you did the CAPTCHA, and yet you still can't see anything? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to... you should be able to see everything, I would think. Let me see. Oh, only one MNQ, Lance? That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, Jack, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why you can't see everything. Jack, what's your username on Discord? Yeah, because you should be able to see everything. Tell me this. Do you see... There should be a section called the floor. Do you see a section called the floor? And do you have the drop-down arrow next to the section called the floor? If so, hit that drop-down arrow. All those sections should have drop-down arrows next to them. But beyond that, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see everything. Jack's Heap. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm trying to help Jack out here. Okay, there you are. What's up, Canary Trader? How are you? All right, let me check the CAPTCHA. Up $600 on 3 evals. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. Slow and steady. Jack, I'm not seeing that you did the CAPTCHA log. I'm not seeing your name here anywhere. Let me scroll up a little bit more. Messages failed to load. Go to if you're on the Level Up Discord, go to verification. and see if there's something there that you can. There should be a link, a little green check mark. What's up, Simon? Thanks. I appreciate you. Yeah, go see if you can go through that verification. And after you go through that verification, you should be able to see everything. Discord's really bad with the botting. So, we have that in place to try to limit it, even though it doesn't do anything. I'll be honest with you. Our channel still gets botted. Which, speaking of which, guys, if you're new to Discord, the bots are really bad on Discord. So if you get contacted by a WesleyEmeraldGate, it's a bot, more than likely. Oh, RS, don't say that. We'll see what happens here with China PMI in about 6 minutes. Emerald WesleyGate, yeah. Yeah, they're out there for sure. Yeah, they'll try and sell you something. They'll be like, "So how's your trading going? How's your trading going? Have you been finding success in these markets?" And then they'll try to sell you something. Nice, Simon. Nice. Yeah, there's lots of good traders in there. It goes quiet overnight because a lot of... There we go. All right, Simon, you're in. All right. Most of our traders trade during New York session. So it'll be a little more active during the day tomorrow than it is on the overnight. Danny boy, that's exactly what they said to me. Yeah, I know. People have screenshotted what they say because they're like, "You really didn't talk to me?" I'm like, no. Guys, I will never reach out to you first because of that. So if you have questions or something that you want to answer me, just DM me and I'll respond. But I'll never reach out to you first. Wow, Naz, what are we doing? What's gold doing now? Oh, what do you know? More all-time highs. What do you know? Yeah, Lance, I mean, just wait for price to come to you, brother. Just wait for price to come to you. Don't go chasing price. Wait for it to come to you. Yeah, the NQ 5-minute. I mean... we're in a range. We're in a range. So we're waiting. Ideally, you'd like to either wait for below 780 right now or back above 9. What is this? 910? 915? Somewhere in here. That would be the ideal. Eddie, is there a place where you can see my trade performance? Not really, not like a full trade performance. I don't sell any courses or mentorships. We're just here for the community. So I don't ever disclose my full trading performance to anybody. I don't ever recommend people copy my trading. I'm a very average trader. Let's put it that way. What's up, DS? How are you? China getting rid of the dollar and buying gold like crazy. Yeah, Powell, I've seen headlines about that. Quantower won't let you trade MNQ on paper trade either. The way price goes against your trade should be studied by science. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there. But Eddie, I can show you. I mean, what can I show you? I can show you one of my prop accounts. I mean, let's see here. If you want to see kind of how I trade, slow and steady. Nothing real crazy, nothing real huge, but you can kind of see how I trade. This is a full month of trading. The modesty's killing you, Simon. No, it's the truth, though. Trade flows, you started your first prop today, and you're up 213. You guess not too bad. Nice. Nice. Jack, I normally post my trading plan at 8:30 in the morning. Usually between 8:30 8:45. So an hour to 45 minutes. I'll have my trade plan posted in Level Up Discord. What's up, Francois? How are you? I actually took a trade on gold. I took a loser on gold. I took a loser on gold tonight. No, Lance, not necessarily. So my trading plans look something like this. I'll show you guys what the trading plans look like. It's not necessarily a bias, but when price gets to my key level, then I'll develop my bias. So like today, my key level was 24,915. Longs above 915, targeting 970, 25,030, and 25,100. Shorts on rejections below. Short entry was going to be at 895. Target shorts were 850, 810, and 765. And then I'll post my chart with my levels on it. So I'm looking for price to trade into my key level. And then based on what happens at the key level, that will develop my bias for the rest of the morning. I'm not going to say it's the entire day, but for the morning, that's usually trade number one that I'm looking for. Does that help a little bit? Oh, yeah, Nep. And Swan's like, nope, doesn't help. Have I seen Pearson's regression indicator? No, I've never even heard of that, Canary Trader. Yeah, Nep. I'm not AI. I'm not AI. Guys, I've been doing those trading plans. Honestly, that's how most people knew who I was I posted trading plans in Trades by Matt's Discord for a long time. For a long time. I've been writing those trading plans for years now. 4 years. 3 years, something like that. So there's a track record of my trading plans every morning on the Nasdaq. But I normally wake up, I'll do an hour pre-market, you know, study pick a price that I think price is going to get traded into. Does it happen every day? No, it doesn't happen every day, but I struggle way too much with my AC to be AI. But yeah, I mean, I have a trading plan going into every session, except for obviously Asia, because I don't expect a lot out of the overnight session. Yeah, Francois, gold is ripping. All-time highs and beyond. I mean, it could go to 3,900 tonight. Meanwhile, the Nas is just chopping VWAP. We would have passed 2 evals this month, Nep. Oh, you mean if you were copy trading me? Is that what you're saying? 5,000 by Christmas? Why not? Sure. Sure. I mean, why not? Everybody just sink your money into gold. Lance, I have an IRA and a Roth IRA. I just make annual contributions to those. I normally wait till the market dips throughout the year, and then I'll max out my Roth on the contribution, and then invest what I can into the IRA. But I don't really trade stocks, individual stocks. I don't do options or anything like that. I pretty much just stick to index futures for the most part with my trading. Yeah, Michael, we could be. I would like to see price below 800, but it looks like we're not going to get there. It's okay. Honestly, guys, profitability is more about when you're not trading than when you're actually in a trade. 90% of trading is waiting around. Oh no, Blue Phoenix trading silver too. I've heard that's even crazier than gold. I've heard trading silver is even more wild than trading gold. Went long on silver, but with a 2x leveraged ETF. Jeez, gold is just ripping. Silver's $25 a tick? Are you kidding me? What is gold? $10 a tick? Even micros at that, Francois, is you can still get wrecked on silver. You kidding me? $25 a tick. Oh, V's just so hard to short all-time highs on anything. On anything. I think the Nasdaq might be off limits tonight, guys. This is looking not great. It's like any aggressive selling is just getting absorbed. But there's not enough buying pressure to push price higher. Apex won't allow you to trade silver micros. You can't even lose your shirt. Man, this market, other than the metals right now, everything looks pretty muted. Trading silver is like playing Russian roulette with a freight train. You know what else I've heard? I've heard nat gas is pretty wild as well. I've heard NG will eat you alive. Yeah, Isaac, I know. You got non-farm payrolls coming up on Friday, too. We got jolts in the morning that could create some movement, some volatility. A Red Bull Gold competition, Spencer. Yeah, this market has just came to a screeching halt. Depends if there's a government shutdown. I'm sure that I don't think they're going to shut down. There's always that threat for some reason. Every so often. They typically come to a resolution fairly quickly. Oh, Caleb, are you sure? I don't know. Treasury futures are like 31.25 a tick? Are you kidding me? Man, you want to talk about losing a lot of money really fast if that goes against you. You can make a lot of money really fast too, though. Yeah, gold's in that spot where it's going to be hard to buy the tops because you're at all-time highs. It's also going to be hard to short because you're at all-time highs. Yeah, I tried to short this and got ran over real quick. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, Michael. 10 minis on gold. Yeah, you don't want to be trading 10 minis on gold. bonds are tame. Yeah, I've never traded bonds. The guy who I learned about trading from was a bonds trader. But it was more like, it wasn't like day trading. It was more like swing position. It was just swings. Switching over to your 250K Apex account to trade 10 minis on gold. Oh my goodness. Good luck. I mean, the Nas is stuck in like a 4-point range. That's really quiet. Really quiet Asia session here. Only long gold if on 10 minis. What's up, Fernando? How are ya? I mean, gold really could go for 3,900. Canary Trader's like, I'll go short so we can see it run up again. Just on the wrong side of the trade all the time. Sometimes it feels like that. I've had stretches. I had a stretch last December where I didn't lose a lot of money, but I had 5 straight red days, and it felt like I could not find a winner. I felt like I didn't even remember if I knew how to trade. I'm sitting there thinking, like, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I've never had this happen. I think in those 5 days, I lost a total of like 1.3K. But I've also had blow-up days as well. You know, I had a day last February where I think I lost like close to 13K in one day. Nothing worse than those blow-up days. Where you're just tilted. Lance, ever get to the point where you trade the opposite of what you initially think? No, I've never been there. But I definitely questioned if I knew what I was doing at a certain point in time. Oh yeah, DS, I tilt. 100% I tilt. We're all victim of that. I'm normally good enough to step away and stop trading when it happens, though. That's the difference, really. Is when I feel those emotions, I generally stop trading. I don't trade anymore. That one day in February, though, I kept trading and paid for it. But no, normally when I start feeling those emotions, when I start feeling anger, or even like when I'm excited about a big trade, I know that it can cloud my judgment. So I generally step away for a little bit until those feelings have subsided and are gone and I can think clearly again. You know, and if you struggle with that, guys, just set like a rule for yourself that, hey, after every trade, I'm going to give it 10 minutes before I take another trade, before I even think about taking another trade. You got one Apex account that you need to get rid of? $10 minis at gold longs? It's an evaluation. I mean, I guess if you want to YOLO it, Michael, feel free. Only you can decide that, my guy. But you would miss out on all this gold if you want to. Yeah. FOMO's real, huh? All right. Someone said gold to 38.85 and short based on fib levels, but no idea. Oh, Chief Pepsi, you missed the second trade? I tried a gold short. It was a loser for like what? How much? Like $30, $40 almost. RS, you're still holding on to those shorts? Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if it can get down to 800. I don't mind it. I'll get interested in the Nas again if it gets down there. But it's got to get down there. I don't want to get chopped up on the Nas. DS, wait for the retrace on gold before entering long. Yeah, Chief Pepsi, I told everybody tonight I would trade a little bit of gold. I'm sticking to micros, though. I'm not trading mini contracts on this. Not on funded accounts. I don't have any evaluations going right now. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to start a new eval, guys, and just sling some size around on one of these live streams. I don't have any evals going right now. None. You know, it's been a while since I've traded an eval. Hey, thanks for the subs, guys. Appreciate you. Wow, guys. Last night we went over 3.6K. Now we're at 3,650. It's been a nice little pickup on the streams lately, even with slower markets. You think a lot of the gurus only trade eval? Yeah, I don't know, Michael. I think, like, look, if they're not showing, like, if they're selling a course or a mentorship, like, if they're not showing, like, brokerage statements or proof or something like that, I don't know how they expect anybody to pay for their courses or mentorships or anything. You know, you gotta... Like, if they're not showing those things, even though honestly, brokerage statements anymore are pretty easy to Photoshop, apparently. So it's like, what do you believe, you know, anymore? So, Lance, do I trade evals more aggressively or just slow? No, Lance, at this point in my trading, I trade them pretty aggressively. I trade them pretty aggressively. I don't want to sit in an eval anymore. Beginning traders, don't listen to this part, by the way. I don't want to sit in an eval for very long. I can generally pass the evals fairly quickly. But the fundeds I take a little bit slower while I'm building those account balances up. Happy Kids, short or long in Q? Neither. I mean, look at this. You're just consolidating. It could break either way. I'm hoping for more downside. But I don't know. I mean, you've got the definite looks of a bull flag. Cup and handle here if you're a chart pattern trader. Eval on gold. Dr. Zay, what prop would I pick for the eval? I would go with, if you're new to prop firms, I would go with some of the more the ones that have been around longer. You know, I would stick with the Top Steps, the My Funded Futures. Those are probably the two that I would recommend. I would go with My Funded Futures. If you're asking me which one I would start with, it would be My Funded Futures. A 50K account all in with them is $77, and if you pass the evaluation, there's no activation fee. I think with my code, it's like $74 or $73. But if you're just starting out, and honestly, if you've never passed a prop firm evaluation, there are cheaper ones even than that out there that you can kind of get your feet wet for far cheaper, with the expectation that you're probably going to fail on your first one. But what prop would I personally choose for myself? Well, I can tell you the four that I trade with. I trade with Top Step, I trade with My Funded Futures, I trade with Take Profit Trader, and I trade with Lucid. Those are the four that I trade with currently. And then obviously I have my personal account that my personal broker is Edge Clear. Yeah, Dr. Zay, if you want to give My Funded Futures a try, I think the 50K core account is less than $75 with code WES. What are the evals like, Spencer? Here. I got you. So like with My Funded Futures, that 50K core is $77 a month. With my code, that brings it down to like $74, $73. Your max drawdown's 2K. End of day is the trailing drawdown. There's no activation fee. Your profit target is $3,000. That's pretty standard for any 50K account. So you have to earn $3,000 before you lose $2,000. Max position size with My Funded Futures is 3 contracts, 3 minis. Micro scaling's 10-to-1, so you could trade up to 30 micros. In the eval, you do have consistency, so you could pass this in 2 days technically. If you were to earn $1,500 on both those days, you would pass this account. Once you're in the funded stage, that micro scaling drops to 5-to-1. There's no consistency, so you can earn as much money as you want to earn, really. But the max payout on this account per request is $1,000. Minimum amount that you can request is $250. So that's kind of how they work. And all of them will have pretty similar rules to that. It's just some of them have intraday trailing, meaning that if you get into a trade and it goes in your favor, that drawdown actively trails you. So if price does come back on you, you lose some of that drawdown while in the trade. One Up Trader gives you a free test trial? I know, Design Knob. That is, I don't like it either. I don't like that either. But if you're just getting started, right? Like if you're just getting started with the props, it's not a bad space to start. Because honestly, once you're in funded, while you're building your account, you shouldn't be trading more size than 5 micros anyway until your account balance is up there, in my opinion. Do I ever watch Kill Tony? No, what's Kill Tony? Biggest month, Michael, was actually last month. My biggest month ever was last month. But it was because I hit a 26K swing trade on the Nasdaq. Later, Michael. But last month, I made a little over 50K. All in all. When all was said and done. That's my best month ever. But like I said, over half of that came on one trade. No, Francois, that money can go really quickly on gold. No, my average month, guys, is nothing crazy. It's like, I would say on average, I make, you know, between 4 and 5K a month, somewhere in there, on average. It's nothing crazy. Like I said, it was just because of that one big swing trade that I had. Hey, what's up, Adrul? How are ya? It's a live comedy podcast where they draw names from a bucket to perform 1 minute of stand-up. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Oh, nice. Up 3% on your Top Step account? Nice. Yeah, markets are kind of slow tonight. Unless you were trading gold, it's kind of been a little bit slow. I had a good trade on the Nas going. I could have locked in $200, but it came back on me pretty quickly. You thought about doing stand-up, Chris, but you're scared everybody would... Listen, at some point, every comedian has been there on stage where they've gotten booed off the stage. That's just part of it. Even like the Kevin Harts of the world have been booed off stage and had food thrown at them. So unfortunately, that's part of it. I'm just not funny enough to do stand-up. I'm just not funny enough. Like, if you're going to be a comedian, you got to be able to read a room, be able to pivot your storytelling capabilities. Chris, you went to school to you went to school to be an astronaut and got kicked out for taking up space. Okay. Nims is a comedian. Nims is off his rocker, Fighter. He is off his rocker. He's pretty quick-witted though, isn't he? He's fairly quick-witted. No, he's a really smart guy. Really smart dude. Gotta love Nims. I actually haven't talked to Nims in, I don't know, a little over a couple weeks. I think he started classes. So I'm pretty sure he's back in school now. You gotta chuckle. Sam Kinison, older guy, they did throw food at him. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it happens to all of them. Every comedian that does stand up at one point in time has been booed off the stage, for sure. You know, you just have off nights. You just have those off nights. All right, did the Nas ever do anything? No, the Nas hasn't done a thing. RS, are you still in that trade? Are you still hanging on to that short position? Chris, you keep all your dad jokes in your... Who else has a lot of dad jokes? DJP in Level Up Discord. He's got a lot of dad jokes, Chris. He's got a ton of dad jokes. What is a good trading strategy for a newbie, Antoine? That's kind of hard to say because everybody's different. Everybody, you know, recognizes patterns differently. I would say my strategy is probably actually the easiest as far as putting everything together. Yeah, there's that too, crypto. IBL or ORB strats, those are pretty easy. Breakout strategies. So like IBL is the first hour of the New York session. You mark the highs and lows of that and wait for price to break outside one side or the other. ORB is something similar. But what do you guys define your opening range as, out of curiosity? Because everybody uses something different. Like during New York session, I use a 15-minute. Some people use a 5-minute. What's up, Georgia? Sire, you use a 15-minute. Blue Phoenix, you use a 30-minute. Okay. An hour and 30 minutes? Oh, a 1 minute and a 30-minute, Francois? Okay. Yeah, Lance. I mean, what a lot of traders will do is like, how can I put this for break and retest, right? It's pretty standard on across all strategies, like even ICT strats, right? Like you have what? Accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution. Really all that is a break and retest of the overnight range highs. If you think about it, that's really all it is. A break and retest, turning previous resistance into support. That's really all it is. Yeah, RS, it's pretty sideways. Pretty sideways. So what you, I guess if you're finding trouble with those breakout plays, you know, just wait for the retest. And if it runs away from you, it runs away from you. That's fine. So be it. There will be another trade. But I usually try during regular trading hours to wait for it to break that level that I'm looking for and then come back and trade that level again to see if it holds. So kind of what you're looking for, if you're looking at my levels, is you're looking for like bear flag, bull flag. But you can see how it broke this level, came up into the next level, came back, retested it, and held above for a long. That's kind of what you're waiting for. So in other words, a bull flag here. Same thing to the downside. You got the break, you got the retest, you got the hold. But that's my setup. I mean, really simple. Bull flag, bear flag setups at key levels. Alejandro, you target overnight low, overnight high at the New York Open? Yeah, if you've got a good feel on what direction we're going to be trading in, yeah, those are good targets. Those are good safe targets because generally you're going to get a sweep. Gold looks a little rolly here. Yeah, design. Now, if you're a TPO trader, you're right. You don't really take. You just take the full session, right? Like you got A period, B period, C period. Only the New York session? Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about TPO charts myself. ORB and FVGs are helpful, Trade Flow says. All right. Sorry guys, I'm getting all the tabs in the right spots, so if you see the charts flashing, that's what's going on. Johan, I mean, I'm not going to short right now. Not yet. Not me. But that was a good short from above 38.80. Spencer's like, short gold now at your risk. Man, the index has just died on us. Oh man, RS, you got to be furious right now. Watch that thing go down to 815 or whatever we were down to, 811. Looks like got traded. And then to watch it just pump right back into the middle of the range. Oh, that's got to be infuriating. Yeah, Vij, I'm with you there. On gold, you kind of want to buy a dip at this point. Ramon, we need to break 840 area to the top side. I know. I don't even know if it's going to go up there, though. On the DOM, we've got orders in higher, right? But I just don't know if it wants to grab this first before we go up there. I mean, that might not play out till the London session. 5 hours away. I shorted the top for a quick 200 bucks, but I don't regret closing my trade. Yeah, gold is... I mean, it's hard to... I don't know how you guys short gold. Click the button and pray, I guess. I tried to short gold earlier. Didn't work out so well. Oh yeah, Spencer. I mean, I wasn't throwing any more than 1 micro on that trade. Nothing more than 1 micro. 0 chance. I mean, if I had put a mini on that trade, I would have ended up losing like $400. Oh, Ramon, you have $12 left to pass the Bullinox account. I mean, go ahead. $12. That should be relatively easy to get $12. Although actually, I'm not even gonna say it because we've all been there when we've been super close to passing the evals and we end up blowing them up. Been there. But yeah, you'll have more opportunity tomorrow during the New York session than you will right now. For sure. Spencer's like, lots more. Yeah, I mean... just news headlines alone will create at least enough volatility for you to play some sort of reversal or pullback when Jolts comes out. Later, doctor. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, guys, I imagine a lot of people aren't even at their charts right now. I guess we still got 140 people in here, so that's a good night still. There's still quite a few of you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. I'm probably going to wrap it up here soon, to tell you the truth. I'm not liking where anything's at right now. If everything just kind of slowed down a lot. Plus, normally when I end the stream, guys, the markets all of a sudden start moving again. So you can thank me later if it starts picking up after I get out of here. But yeah, smash that thumbs up button. Thanks, Spencer. But yeah, I tell you what, we'll call it early there tonight. There'll be more opportunities the rest of the week rather than tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like I said, I will be live tomorrow evening at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard again. If you're continuing to trade this, trade safe. Like, there's really no reason to get chopped up in this. There will be more opportunity tomorrow. Good luck the rest of the way. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Peace.